everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a review of the latest release from Marc Jacobs. It is the new Perfect Elixir. I have it here, and I also have the 3 others in the range, so I'm going to be able to compare them for you, give you my review and first impressions of this new scent. If you are new here, then hello and welcome. I'm all about perfumes. I have hundreds of videos like this, not just on new releases, but on whole ranges, perfumers, perfume notes. So do check out my other content. And if you're a regular viewer, do make sure you're subscribed and give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me. And I'll leave the links down below in the description box to where you can get all these perfumes, where they're available all around the world, North America, Europe, Australia, Brazil. I got this sample with my order from Look Fantastic. The whole range is available there, and in the UK you can get 21% off Look Fantastic orders with my code LFTF, Soki. Cool, so the Marc Jacobs Perfect range, to be honest, is a range that I've not really been super impressed with. I like their marketing and their branding. It's a very inclusive message. They use people of all genders in their adverts, and I think the idea is that you're perfect the way you are. They celebrate difference and uniqueness. For me though, the perfumes themselves have been quite boring to date. Unlike the bottles, which are super cool, they have different like charms on them, and the different size bottles have different charms, and some have a cat on, and there's a cat on the box, so I love that, being a cat lover. So if we start with Original Perfect Eau de Parfum, so this one is mainly a rhubarb fragrance, which is quite rare. Main sort of rhubarb fragrances are L'Imperatrice from Dolce & Gabbana, so if you like that, you might like this. It's very fresh, fruity, green, kind of like a lot of the different Marc Jacobs perfumes. If you like Marc Jacobs Daisy, or some of those different versions, I think you'd like this. Sort of spring-like, clean, green, fruity rhubarb, fresh, but I find it doesn't really last that long, even though it's an eau de parfum, but it is quite a safe blind buy if you're looking for a gift, perhaps for, you know, a young person. This could be like a very easy gift. It's pretty difficult to dislike it. It's just fresh, fruity and clean. We then have the Intense version, which comes in a bottle with a slightly deeper coloured, goldy coloured liquid. Now this one majors on an almond note, but I wouldn't say it's overly nutty and warm. For me, almond perfumes, I think of Elixir and Girl of Now, which is really nutty and warm and vanilla-y. This one does have a bit of that in, but I actually also get quite a lot of floral notes in here. There's a narcissus, a jasmine. So it to me, like the name Intense, I expect something quite heavy, deep. This is more fresh floral, really. I'd still say it's quite a fresh fragrance, but unlike the original, which is fruity, this is more like clean floral. We then have the Eau de Toilette, which has a sort of turquoise color theme. Again, this is floral and reminds me more of the Intense than of the original, because it doesn't have those fruity rhubarb notes in. Instead, it's just quite a clean, very light floral. This is probably one of the lightest designer perfumes out there, because I find Perfect Eau de Parfums perform kind of like an eau de toilette, so the eau de toilette is like even lighter. Again, reminds me of a lot of Marc Jacobs fragrances, like their Daisy ones, and this one actually has a hint of a violetiness to it to me, like a slightly Palmer violet, slightly powdery feel. So then we come to the new Elixir, which is in this purple color, which I love, kind of like my Empress color. So this one for me is more intense. This has warm notes in, it has an ambery feel to it, there's a plum in here. They've even included patchouli, which is a strong perfume note. And this feels totally different to the other 3. It feels more autumn winter, it feels deeper, and I would say this is like an amber floral. It says that it has the rhubarb note in of the original. I don't get fruitiness in this. There's a hint of honey, a hint of sweetness, but the main note here I get is a really warm amber, slightly woody amber. So I would say that the Elixir is probably the strongest out of all of them, and certainly like quite different in that the other three are quite fresh and clean, whereas this is like warm and a bit cozy. So totally different. And I'd say if you like Original or the Eau de Toilette or the Intense, you won't necessarily like this. It's very different. But if you do wear amber perfumes and perhaps you're looking for something lighter, you know, amber perfumes can be quite heavy. If you want something a bit lighter, you know, perhaps for the day or for hotter weather, then this is like a light amber. You know, it's still not super heavy, it's not super strong. It's just more intense than the others, and I would say it performs like an eau de parfum. So I like that they've done something different. I love the bottle and the branding and everything. Is it a Soki approved fragrance? I'm not sure. So the 100ml bottle retails for £130, which is a lot for something that isn't that strong. There's a 50ml at 98 and then the 30ml is 69. So they are really expensive, all the perfect range, considering they aren't that great for lasting. But I think for value for money wise, this new Elixir is better because you get more projection out of it. But I'm not sure I'd go so far as to say they're Soki approved and recommended. Let me know if you've tried this new Elixir version. What do you think? What's your favorite out of the 4 in the range? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. I do read all your comments. And like I said, everything will be linked down in the description box where you can get these 4 perfumes around the world. But that's it, guys. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.